Don't judge it. Just notice. And then an invitation to continue this practice several times, perhaps this week, using this video or past bariatric videos. Just an invitation to practice. Yoga is just that, a practice. I have a mindfulness teacher who says to me all the time, Tracy, more better. More better, girl. The more I practice, the better it gets. So as often as you can, return to a yoga practice and just settle in. We're going to begin our practice, as always, with our breath. Pranayama, our life force. Today's breath practice will be a 3-stage breath. We'll begin by focusing on the breath in the lower part of the body, and then the middle part of the body, and then the upper part of the body. And it's a counted breath. I'll do the counting, you do the breathing. It will be a 4 count up and a hold of 4, and then a 6 count on the out breath. And the reason for that, yogis, is that the mind, whenever it's going or stressed out, we always are inhaling longer than we are exhaling. So whenever we can reverse that and extend the exhale, we are always scientifically calming the mind. So let's begin. We'll take our hands and place them on our hips with the palms facing down and closing off the eyes for any distraction, sealing off the lips. Just settle in, relax the shoulders, have a nice tall spine, and just take a nice natural breath in and out through the nose to prepare. And then I'll begin with the count. We'll breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Palms facing up on your knees. Relax and breathe normally and notice. Second stage of pranayama, bring your thumbs to tuck underneath your armpits and your elbows out so that your arms are parallel to the ground. Beautiful. Closing off the eyes. Just take a natural breath in and out through the nose to prepare. Same count. And we'll begin by breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Hands facing up, palms facing up. Natural breath. Just notice. Beautiful. Now, using your breath, inhale the arms up high to the sky, fingertips reach up, and then place the palms on the back of the shoulders, and the elbows will face up high to the sky. If that's not doable for you, just anywhere on the shoulders. Beautiful. Closing off the eyes. One natural breath in and out through the nose. Closing off the eyes. And same count. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was it. Relax. Bring the hands back down, palms facing up. Keep the eyes closed and just notice. Natural breath. Is there any difference in the mind? Yogis, use this quiet space, as we always do in our practice, to set your Satnam, your I am statement for our practice, maybe for the rest of your day. An I am statement is set in the present moment. Doesn't have to be even true. It can be something you desire. I am strong. I'm content. I am present. You come up with your own. And we'll begin movement with our breath. So blinking the eyes open, just maybe shaking out the hands, just moving the shoulders around. And then we'll begin to just sway back and forth very gently, just moving the hands back and forth, using the breath in and out. In and out. And then when you feel like you've warmed up a little bit, we're going to make an opposite hand and knee connection. So it doesn't matter which side, because we're going to do both. So as soon as you're ready, just find a stopping place, placing the opposite hand with the opposite knee. And we're going to do a spinal twist here. We're going to move those spinal juices around. This is not something that we do normally. So it feels so good for the body. Feels great through the shoulders. And on an inhale breath, send the spine nice and tall, the crown of the head high to the sky. And on the exhale breath, really deepen into the stretch. Perhaps take a peek around the shoulder. What's behind you? Don't hold the breath. Breathing in and out. Inhale breath, we grow tall. And on the exhale breath, gently release the stretch and return very gently to that back and forth, sort of tick-tock back and forth. Very gently. Oh, I can feel it. Just moving back and forth. And yogi, when you're ready, take it to the opposite side. Making that opposite hand and knee connection. Using it as an anchoring force. On the inhale breath, grow tall. Send the crown of the head high to the sky. If it's in your practice to take a bind, the hand that isn't used as an anchor, and wrap it around the back. Take a peek around the shoulder even. And yogis, if this is not yet where you are, if you take that invitation to return to this video in a few days, I promise, as you continue to practice, this will become part of your practice. When you're ready, gently release the stretch on an exhale breath. Just gently swaying back and forth. And then finding some stillness, sort of tickle the ground on both sides. We'll do some neck stretches. We're going to drop the right ear to the right elbow. Oh, that's not an elbow. That's a neck. No, that's a shoulder. The right ear, the right shoulder. And then let's inhale the right arm up and around the head, just to add a little extra weight here. And then extending the free hand and tickling out the earth can add a little extra stretch. Only if that feels nice. If that's too much, just bring the hand. Breathing in, out. Releasing the hand first, and then returning the neck back to neutral. And then we'll dip the left ear to, is it a shoulder? It's a shoulder. Down to the left shoulder. Inhaling the left hand around. I like to tap it around my ear for a little extra weight. Tickling the earth with my free fingers adds a little extra stretch. Big breath in. Connects the breath to the stretch. Feels so good. Releasing the hand first. Then returning the neck to neutral. Yogis, inhale, both hands high to the sky. Interlace the fingertips at the top and gently, with intention, float them down to the back of the neck, the nape of the neck, tucking the chin down to the chest, applying a slight bit of pressure, allowing the elbows to stay out. And then if it feels good, you can bring the elbows to come to kiss in the front. Big breath in and out. Releasing the fingertips, returning the fingers down to the ground and the head back to center. And a slight glance up to the sky. Beautiful. And then yogis, from here, beautiful all around roll. Very gently. We've stretched out the muscles so they're very loose. So be in control as you let it roll all the way around in one direction and then all the way around in the other. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Beautiful. Okay. Finding a neutral position, we'll extend the right leg out. And yogis, it's with practice. This leg might look like this right now, but as you take that invitation to continue to return, the leg extends a little further down to the ground. So keep coming back. So wherever that leg is right now is exactly where it's supposed to be. We're going to also torso the body so that it's matching the leg. I like to place both fingertips, both hands, one on each side of the leg, and then keeping the spine nice and tall, just gently walking the fingertips like a little spider down each side of the leg until the resistance is a little uncomfortable. Just notice the word little, a little uncomfortable. And holding there, then using the breath, inhaling the oxygen necessary for the muscles to not be uncomfortable anymore. And on the exhale, deepening into the stretch just by perhaps 1%. One more big breath in. Maybe 1 degree deeper. And when you're ready, walking yourself back up. Bringing the leg back in. This time, bring the soles to touch into a butterfly position. Might even just give a little wing. And we'll send the left leg long this time. Beautiful. Same thing on the other side. We'll rotate our torso so that it's matching the leg. Even that in and of itself is a beautiful stretch. Keeping the spine nice and straight, head is high to the sky. Just as much as you can, walking those fingertips down the sides of the leg until your body says, that's enough. Stop right there. Give yourself the grace and then use your breath. Breathing in, exhaling to deepen your stretch, not mine. Returning to this stretch is the key. Returning to your breath is the magic. One more generous round of in and out. Then walking yourself back up to a neutral position. And then anyone who's doing yoga is intelligent in my book, so I bet you can guess what's coming next. So if it is in your practice to put both legs out, have at it. If you are just beginning, this might be it. That is perfect because I know you're going to keep coming back. So this might be your forward fold for right now. And I love it. Or you might be here. Either way, we're going to walk our hands forward as far as we're comfortable or a little uncomfortable. And then we're going to head towards that beautiful breath. In and out. In and out. In and out. Yogis, return to neutral if you're ready. Challenge if you have kept coming back and doing this video, perhaps the second, third, fourth, fifth time. Walk around. Perhaps your muscles have now gotten to a place where you feel like you can walk while sitting. What? Walk while in a seated position. Give it a try. Walking around here feels so good. And our bodies just don't move like this unless we are doing yoga. Returning to neutral, we'll find the soles of our feet coming back together, and then really just giving flight to the butterfly. And coming to table, we're going to find ourselves in table position. Our shoulders will be stacked over our hands and our hips right over the knees. In a strong table, we're going to tuck the belly button into the spine. So this strong table is the foundation for many yoga poses. Even tapping out the feet might feel nice. And moving into cat-cow. So on an inhale breath, we're going to drop the belly, lift the chin, even tucking the toes might feel good. And on the exhale breath, we're going to push everything out and away. Really blowing everything out, tuck the chin to the chest, rolling out the spine, push the earth away. And then on the inhale breath, looking up at the sky, tucking the toes, really giving an arch to the back. And then blow it all out, emptying the body of all breath. And yogis, just move like this at your own pace, with your own breath. Out and in. And out and in. This clears the thoughts, clears the mind. And when you're tired of going back and forth, get organic with it. We call it a barrel roll. It doesn't really matter the name. You can roll the ankles around. You can move the body side to side. The trick, the magic, is that you do it with intention. You can even drop back down onto the heels. You can push the body forward, move it side to side, get jiggy with it. It's just about the breath and the body movement and quieting the mind. So now finding some stillness, do a little core workout. So tuck that belly button into the spine, Uddiyana Bandha. It's an energy lock that gives us balance. We're moving towards bird dog, several versions, many opportunities to keep coming back. So let's lift the left hand up, thumb up to the sky. This might be all for today. This balancing act sometimes is enough for me. The second option is to then lift the opposite leg. So my right leg is going to lift up off the ground. Toes will dial down towards the earth. This might be all. It's an inhale breath. I'll lengthen the fingers forward, push the heel out towards the opposite direction. And then on an exhale breath, I'll bring the elbow and the knee, perhaps just in. That might be. An inhale breath will push them out. And on the exhale breath, the full extent of this asana or posture is to bring the elbow and the knee to connect in the center. An inhale breath pushes them out, extends long, holding there for just a breath, and then the exhale breath connects them again. We'll do one more. Inhale, I grow long and straight. Even the head extends long. And then on an exhale breath, the connection occurs. So many different variations. Inhale, breath grows long, and then plant the hand and the knee back down to the earth. Ooh, I'm dropping the hips back down to the heels and just take a break. So many variations for you to practice balance and strengthening the core. And we'll return to table. Same thing on the other side. We can just lift the right hand, thumb up to the sky. This is a balance just in and of itself, strengthening the core, the muscles in the shoulders. The next version would be to also lift then the opposite leg, toes down towards the sky. No, that's then it's an inhale to grow nice and straight. On the exhale, perhaps just bringing them in. I see myself, that wasn't a very good looking one. But to touch them together is the full extent. And then an inhale, I grow long. Exhale, come together. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, come together. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, come together. Inhale, grow long. And then plant both hands and legs down to the ground. Beautiful. Okay, let's tuck the toes. And we're going to gently walk the hands back towards the knees. And then push into, and this is something we're working ourselves towards. So keep coming back if you can't get there right now. A block might be helpful too. So we're going to walk back onto the toes and push back into a yogi squat. If this is not yet in your practice, the word yet means it's coming. Perhaps sitting on a block, and the blocks can go high This is a great yogi squat. Beautiful. Plant the hands on the ground and come into a forward fold. A generous bend in the knee I recommend. You can heel toe the feet out for a wide-legged forward fold. And then let it all hang out. So if you're holding on to anything, let the head go. Let the shoulders go. Let it all go. If you want to crisscross the arms, they can anchor there. But let it all just drop out the top of the head. In yoga, we have a saying, we do forward folds so we can get over ourselves. So enjoy. This is a beautiful inversion. The blood flows in a different direction here. And then on an inhale breath, we're going to come to a halfway lift. So bringing our body so that it's parallel to the earth. And then on an exhale breath, come all the way back down to the ground. And then very slowly on an inhale breath, rolling up one vertebra at a time so that the head is the very last thing to arrive. Beautiful. And we'll find ourselves in mountain pose. Excellent. We're going to inhale the arms high to find star. Our beautiful starfish pose. Maybe even spread the legs out a little bit. And on an exhale breath, we're going to come down into a goddess squat. Cactus out the hands, the arms. Gorgeous. Inhale breath, come back to starfish. Exhale breath, back down to goddess squat. See if we can break a sweat real quick. Inhale breath, starfish. Exhale breath, goddess squat. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, starfish. And your goddess squat might look just like this. That's great. Inhale, starfish. Keep coming back. Exhale, goddess squat. Maybe it'll look like this. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, goddess squat. Hold it here and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, starfish. One more, make it count. Exhale, goddess squat. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, starfish. Beautiful forward fold all the way down to the ground. Oh, beautiful. And then what do we want to do? Let's just walk the hands forward. Put a generous bend. I didn't tell you which direction, so it doesn't really matter. We're just going to take the hands in one direction and the feet in the other to come to a plank position. If that's not in your practice, we're making our way all the way to the ground. However you want to get there is great. Finding play. If you need to drop to your knees, perfectly fine. Keep coming back. We're going to make our way all the way down to the mat, however you want to get there. All the way down. Beautiful. Take a rest, right cheek or left cheek on the mat, it doesn't matter. Inhale, breath, push up into baby cobra. All the weights in the forearms, spread the fingers nice and wide on the mat. And then lowering back down, opposite cheek to the mat. Inhale all the way up to a full cobra. Beautiful back bend. and then all the way back down. And then yogis, roll over to your back. Bring your knees to your chest, and we'll do the counter move to that cobra. Just give yourself a little cobbler's massage. Roll around. Give yourself a little love. And then planting both soles of the feet onto the ground. Send the right leg high to the sky. Bringing the right ankle to meet the left leg. We're going to come into a figure 4 or a supine pigeon. And let's get a beautiful stretch there. We're sending the right hand through this beautiful opening so that the hands can meet behind the leg, the left leg. You can draw that leg in towards the body. You can use the right elbow to push out on your, on your right leg for a deeper stretch. This is also a great opportunity to roll the ankle, the left ankle. But sometimes I have trouble doing 2 things at one time. So the stretch here is really in the legs. Breathing, yogis, in and out. Releasing the hands, lowering the left sole back down to the earth. Releasing the right leg, sending the left leg high to the sky. And then crossing it over, drawing in the right leg to the body. Sending the hands through so they can clasp behind the right leg. Pulling the right leg towards the body for that supine pigeon stretch here. Breathing in. Opportunity to roll the ankle on the right side. Beautiful. Breathing in. Breathing out. Releasing the hands. Sending both feet, soles to the ground. We'll send both feet now high to the sky for waterfall. If it's in your practice to extend your waterfall, if you have a block, you place the block up underneath you for supported waterfall. Or if it's in your practice to take plow from this position, whatever feels good for you, yogi. Or if there's any stretch, any asana that is calling for you, now's the time. Perhaps happy baby, grabbing a hold of your big toe. Waterfall's my favorite though. So that's where I was just before Shavasana. So yogis, when you're ready, lowering the legs, sending them long on your mat, allowing both hands to remain open, palms up, free to receive whatever the universe has to offer. Closing off the eyes, sealing the lips, opening the ears, giving your body an opportunity to absorb all that your practice has done for you. I'll ring the bell. You see if you can follow the sound all the way until the end. Big, generous breath in through the nose, following it as it travels all the way down to your toes. And exhale breath as you empty out so that your last breath in Shavasana can be fresh. Blinking the eyes, wiggling the fingers and toes, returning to a seated position. Taking one last breath together. We'll inhale the arms, eye to the sky. Palms together at the top. Anjali Mudra. Tucking our thumbs into our heartbeat. Please know that the light in me bows and honors the light in you. Namaste. Keep coming back. Thank you.